What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. We got a special guest right now. We're gonna be talking about a debate right now with Lonzo Ball. Pardon me. Uh, he's got this guy has some choice words. He goes by the name of Phonics. You introduce yourself, sir.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Yo, this Phonics, Dale Phonics, but it's Phonics Phonicz. I got a podcast, right, number two, Truth. I'm on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker.com. I'm also on stereo, at Phonics, Phonicz. I'm on Twitter at the same name. You can cash at me, the same name, and Instagram, the same name. Let's go, man. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Fucking
So, like I said, this is a Lonzo Ball channel. It's a real sports channel, but we talk Lonzo. By the way, I want to let the people know this is my brother on the line. This guy, he always getting on me. So he's finally gracing the parquet here at Flight Sports TV. What's going on, man? What's your thoughts on Lonzo Ball?
I don't have any thoughts on Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is a bum. And I really think that it's blasphemous and it's extremely disrespectful for you to mention that the Knicks should acquire him. Why would the Knicks want a bum like Lonzo Ball? What can Lonzo Ball do for them? He's with the Pelicans. They didn't pick up his option, so he's a free agent. And it's absolutely shameful because damn near everybody else who's almost was in his class, they got new deals. Even bum ass Kyle Kuzma, who he was a teammate with in the Lakers, got a new deal. And Kuzma is a bum. He's about as bad as Lonzo, not as bad. So I take offense to you, putting this in, what I'm saying, in your trending topics and everything. What you're talking about this, man? I just want to know, like, why do you think like he's gonna have a big career? I just want to know. And I want to know one thing else too. Why does pause come after every 3 sentences? There you go. So you go ahead.
Well, before we get into your Lonzo comment, man, the pause, man. Like I said, that goes by my lingo in my neighborhood. I'm from Long Island, New York, Hempstead to be exact. Zip code 11550. You already know what it is. So that's just how we talk. We go by that lingo and all that. But nonetheless, we just know somebody talking crazy. When somebody talking crazy, you got to just check a nigga one time, so because niggas get reckless with the mouth. Pause. You feel me? So that's just how it be. You feel me? But nonetheless, you tripping on mine. So when I got my brother Dave James in the building, he ready to cook fish fillet you. I ain't even gonna speak. You feel me? I ain't even gonna speak. What's going on, T?
Yo.
What's up?
Yo, hey, Phonics. Phonics,
What's good,
you gotta get that hate out your heart, bro. You gotta stop hating, bro. Come on. You call Lonzo Ball a bum. How is Lonzo Ball?
Thank you.
Please explain to me.
I'm in here. Oh hell no.
Yeah, what's going on, Phonics? You didn't hear that?
Oh my god.
Man,
he said
I got hate in my blood and how I call Lonzo bum. Lonzo is a...
Don't worry. Don't try to keep up.
Did you see the starting point guard for the Knicks last game?
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
I just got one question. Phonics. When you first came on, you said that it was an absolute disgrace for Flight to say that the Knicks should acquire Lonzo Ball. Right? Can you hear me?
That was among other things I said. Disgrace, disrespectful, despicable. Yes, I hear you, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But it's common news. It's common news that the Knicks are trying to acquire Lonzo Ball.
That's a fact.
You think Coach Thibodeau, which is an outstanding coach, you think you have more enlightenment than he has?
Oh, yes, I do, sir. I am a native New Yorker. I'm a lifelong Knicks fan. Yes, I do. I do have more than Tibbs does. Fuck Tibbs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
my
don't want that
god.
bum on my team.
Oh
You know what
my.
I'm saying? He
I
rubs off the wrong way everywhere he goes, man.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm saying? With his
god.
big head ass daddy. Fucking
Hey
half
man,
breed. You know what I'm saying?
Can
Nah, I
I
don't want that
can I
half
ask
breed
a
on my
question?
team, man. Nah, we
Can
good,
I
man.
ask
We
a
got Derrick
question?
Rose, man. We got
Can I
Derrick
ask a
Rose.
question?
I can see where
You
the hate
guys
stems
well,
don't.
from.
hold
One at a
on.
time.
Let
We got to
me
get
just
Rico
finish
in the
this off real
building
quick.
too. He was
Yes,
he
sir.
was man. Pause.
Let me finish this off real quick. So let me just address this right quick before we get started. It seems like you have your stance is based on motion and not facts, not stats. You have an emotional thing going on and not actual stats.
What's up, YouTube? It's Dave James.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we should probably
Fuck with the content, like.
put that there first, because if you're being driven off emotion and not stats, then this debate can go nowhere.
Yeah. Finally,
I
just
just
Exactly.
want to know.
finally just
I
talk
just
to
want to
Yo,
know
Paul, man.
something.
I'm
Don't
a
worry
grown
about
ass man. I
keep
don't
up
do
with the
anything off
video.
emotion.
So
I,
so so what? So hold on. How
You
how
said
can
what now?
Lonzo Ball be a bum, bro?
You
Putting
put
up
that
14,
into the that's for
14
your
and 7
earphones.
on
can I ask a
38%
question?
from threes.
Take the jack off.
Oh my
How?
god.
How can he
You
be a
don't want
bum?
Lonzo on the team, but you have no problem with Alfred Payton being your
Sorry,
starting point guard?
Mm.
This nigga, bro.
What?
dude.
That's despicable. That's
What?
crazy.
Alfred Payton? Oh my.
Finance.
I had two people talking at one time, so I'm
We
letting
ain't
y'all
got no
talk.
debate.
I had
We
two
can't
people talking
debate
at
it.
one time,
Yeah,
so I'm
don't
letting them
worry
talk.
about trying to keep up with the video on
I
YouTube.
can't get a word in. I'm letting y'all talk.
Yeah, just talk. But it's live.
Bro, it's your turn, bro.
Nah. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. What I was saying was Lonzo was quickly traded from LA, which is a fucking fact. They kept Kyle Kuzma's bum ass. He got a ring and he got paid. Lonzo Ball is with New Orleans, who don't want his ass either. He's not gonna get paid, and he's gonna get passed along. You know what I'm saying? I hope the Knicks don't get him. Period. You know what I'm saying? He's a hesitant shooter. He's not aggressive enough. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. He doesn't play professional basketball with the balls that you need to play it with. He's always looking to pass the ball instead of score. You know what I'm saying? But he's compared to a Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Again, these are disrespectful things that are being said. You know what I'm
But
saying?
hold on, yo,
He's
Finance.
not
And I
aggressive
disagree
enough,
with
bro.
this. I disagree with
And
that.
even though he improved
I disagree.
his shot. He's not a good shooter.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Oh
Because somebody
shit.
gives a
This is a
percent.
great
I'm
thing
out of
about
here.
life, man.
Who want to
Oh
take this?
shit.
All
Can't
right.
even debate
Can
you, bro.
I allow
You
me to
not you just
interject?
spitting lies, bro. You just here
Allow
saying
me
shit that don't
to
happen.
interject.
You can't debate that. That's a
Right.
lie.
Right. That's why I
That's
said.
just not true.
That's why I said on the onset of this conversation that if this debate is not based on facts and stats, where can it go? But let me entertain you right quick. So first of all, there's no way you can improve your 3-point shooting to near 40%, your free throw percentage near 80%, your mid range percentage near 40%, and not be improved in shooting. That goes against every dynamic of muscle memory, for one thing. So you sound silly saying that. The next thing, the reason why Kyle Kuzma got left in with the Lakers is because he fit with their program, one thing. And the second thing, LeBron is running point forward. So they didn't have at that point, they didn't think they had a need for Lonzo. Do you agree with that? Because they didn't acquire
I fucking totally disagree with that. I totally disagree. That's why they brought Rondo in. That's why they brought Rondo in. That was supposed to be Lonzo bum ass. Magic Johnson said when they drafted him, and this is a fact. His name is going his jersey is going to be in the rafters one day. What happened to that, bro? What happened to that? His jersey going to be in the rafters one day.
Okay, but bro, but listen,
You know what I'm saying?
but listen, that's a fact. That's a fact that he said that, but that was an opinion he said. That was his opinion. So his opinion is not fact. His opinion that he said it, yes, but his opinion is not a fact.
That's what he thought.
Man, that came from Magic Johnson. That came from Magic. Yo, how old are the people? Hold on. Respectfully, how old is everybody who I'm talking to right now?
26.
Did you ever see Magic Johnson play live? That's what I want to know.
16.
Bro, what are you talking
No,
about?
I
I'm
never
26.
did.
Oh, okay.
I watched
Okay,
Magic,
thank you.
not live.
Yeah,
but
you
in
didn't see
person,
Magic
I watched
Johnson
his
play
games.
live.
Hold on.
What does that have to do
I
with
said that
anything?
yes. I said yes. Magic Johnson did say that, but that was his
Magic
opinion.
Johnson is arguably Magic Johnson is arguably one of the greatest Lakers that ever lived, and probably top 10.
Okay.
No, ain't no probably top 10 all time in NBA, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, B.
I'll give you that.
How you gonna play all 5 positions in the finals, man?
Fine.
How you gonna play
How
all?
much-
So his word is his bond.
How much? Wait, hold on. T, hold on.
I got you right
How much?
here. Okay.
How much seasons did Lonzo Ball play on?
Milo, see, they can't cook me, man. What's wrong with you, boy?
Phonics. How much seasons did Lonzo Ball play on the Lakers? Huh?
Sir,
You answer.
I'm right here. I hear you, sir.
How
He
much
played 2
seasons
seasons. He played 2 seasons, correct?
Was he healthy?
I said 2.
Was he healthy?
I mean, okay, look. Your best ability is availability. So we're not gonna go into all of that. We talking about the fact. We talking about the fact is they seen him as basically worthless, so they gave him to New Orleans. He was basically
That's not what
worthless.
happened, bro.
I don't know why they didn't keep Ingram. That was stupid.
AD.
They
You know what I mean?
Ingram
That was straight
because all of
stupid.
y'all was
I
saying
would've kept
Kuzma
Ingram.
was better than him.
You capping. AD.
They were saying Kuzma was better than Ingram.
I just told you from Jump
Let me
Street.
interject again.
Oh my gosh, man.
I just
Let me
said from the beginning of this
interject again
conversation, Kuzma's a bum.
Okay.
He's a bum.
Okay.
Yeah, so if he a bum, why are you bragging and saying he got
Yeah, let's
paid?
go. Let's go.
That's a horrible contract they gave him. That's a good thing?
How is that? No, hold on. How is that bragging? No, it's not bragging. It's the point is he's a piece of shit player. He got a ring and he got bread, and Lonzo got his ass sent off, and he has nothing, and he's lucky if anybody picks him up.
For fucking
Nobody wants him.
Great.
Okay.
He got traded for.
There's no bidding war over Lonzo.
He got
Okay.
traded for
Are you serious?
all-time
Charlotte.
skill.
What?
Somebody with all
The Bulls want him.
skill, bro. Nigga, they had AD.
The next one.
Okay, let me go ahead and
wanted.
all right, let me bust that bubble again. Hold on.
And pause.
First thing is that
Come on.
early on you said that Magic Johnson is a top 10 point guard in the league. And you said that he said Lonzo jersey would be in the rafters.
I said all time.
You gave Magic.
Quote me right.
Right? All time. This all-time point guard, the same one, said that Lonzo Ball has the highest IQ of any point guard in the league right now. So now you're talking out of both sides of your neck. First, you're
Absolutely.
saying that this is the top. You're saying this is the top 10 point guard.
I know. How am I talking? I didn't say that. You spoke for me. No, you spoke for me. I didn't say that. You're saying that Magic said that. I just gave you one quote.
Right, but you said
Magic
that
Johnson
is one of the greatest point guards. You gave him credence. So now you're validating him. And the same man that you just validated said that Lonzo Ball has one of the top.
I didn't validate anybody. Magic validated Lonzo.
But you're going by what Magic
Okay,
said.
but let's just get to the whole point of the matter. The point of the matter is the teams. I heard somebody say the Knicks and the Bulls. These are teams that are not perennial champions. They're not perennial champions. Who's running?
Nobody
really wants Lonzo. You know that. I know that.
The Clippers want him.
What about the Clippers?
Man,
Dallas
get the
wants
fuck
him.
out of here. Get the
Dallas
fuck out.
wants him.
Who are the
Dallas
Clippers?
wants him.
What happened?
Dallas wants him.
Okay. What about the Clippers? What about the Clippers? What?
So you're saying
What
Lonzo
about the
is trash
Clippers?
because
They're not
the
perennial
3
champions.
championship
They never won a
rosters
championship.
That's what I'm asking. You're saying Lonzo is trash because the 3 championship teams in
Hold
the
on.
NBA
Hold
don't want him.
on.
I'm asking.
No, that's not what makes them trash. No, that's not what makes them trash.
The Lakers are looking at him.
And I'm telling you, that's not what makes them trash. What makes him trash is
what makes him trash.
He's one of
anyway.
the best
What makes
passers
him
in the
trash
NBA.
is
One of the best point guard
if you let me
defenders.
finish. I mean, I got 2 people talking to me in both of my ears, but nobody's
You right.
answering.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. So you say that was he an all-star? Was he
No. And he's not going to make an all-star team in the Western Conference. But that don't make him trash.
First team All NBA?
He's not going to make that over Steph Curry, bro. Come on now.
First team.
He's going to make that. Is he going to make it over Steph Curry or Dame?
Okay, first team, second team.
Is he going to make that over Steph Curry or Dame?
First team, second team.
Is he going to make it over Steph Curry and Dame?
You had an old ass Chris Paul. You had an old, but you're putting him up there in that kind of caliber. You're making it seem like everybody's after him. But you're making it sound everybody's after. Nobody is after this dude. Nobody's talking about Lonzo Ball. He's irrelevant. Nobody's talking about him.
Serious?
That's not true.
Pause.
Let me interject again.
It's been one of the hottest free agent topics the last month,
You're
bro.
saying
Every team is trying to find a deal for him.
Yo, come on, y'all. We got to do better than this, y'all. Man. Don't worry about it. I'm like I said. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes.
How can you come up with these takes? This is
let me
bullshit,
interject
bro.
again.
Are you serious?
Because I've been given all facts. You see, but
that's a heart attack.
Phonics, you haven't. Only thing you've been coming off is emotion, bro. You haven't been coming up on any stats or nothing like that. Because you can't. Because if you come to the stats, then you're gonna prove our point. Okay.
I mean, no. If you're asking me, if you're asking me to break down his averages and all of that, I can't do it. I don't follow bums. He's a fucking bum.
Okay.
I don't follow him. He's irrelevant. I don't even like the Pelicans. I don't watch them when they come on.
Hold on.
Then that's the problem. You can't talk on the team you don't watch. You can't talk on the team you don't watch.
You start watching some games.
Yeah, how you gonna say someone's trash you haven't watched them play?
So let me just say this.
How you gonna say? Of course I've seen him play. Of course I've seen him play, and he's trash.
Okay.
You just said you don't watch Pelicans.
Okay, that's right.
Now you watch him play.
Wait, so hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
So you act like I sit down.
Is D-Rose nice? Is D-Rose nice?
What? I mean, if you ask me that question, that's a stupid fucking question. Of course he's nice. Come on, he's a former MVP.
So how is
Lonzo will never get that. Never.
I'm talking about D-Rose right now. So wait,
don't put him in the same sentence. Don't do it.
Lonzo is trash, bro. Do you hear your logic, bro? How is D-Rose nice, but you call it Lonzo Ball trash? Do you watch basketball, bro?
My logic is this: Derrick Rose won a MVP. Derrick Rose won an MVP. Right now, Lonzo will never win an MVP. Never.
All right, bro.
Right now, Derrick Rose is better than him. Look what he's doing for his team, man.
Derrick Rose is not a better player than Lonzo.
Stop it.
Hold on, Dave.
Stop it.
He's not a better player than Lonzo.
Hold on, Dave.
You know he is.
Let's address this.
No, I don't.
Yes, he is.
Hold on.
This man tweet.
So you're saying that yeah, you bugging, bro. You bugging.
Look, I won't say Lonzo.
I mean, you just couldn't get it out. Facts is facts.
I won't say it's a good debate, but you cannot tell me Lonzo ain't better than Elfrid fucking Payton. I don't want to hear that. You can't tell me that. You want Elfrid Payton to start for the Knicks, but you don't want Lonzo.
What are you comparing him to?
I'm comparing Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, but what are you comparing him to? They was talking about that.
Lonzo.
He's a bum, and Lonzo's a bum. But they were talking about Lonzo going to the Knicks at the deadline. They were talking about Lonzo going to the Knicks at the deadline. What happened to that?
Because they want him.
The Pelicans kept him thinking they could get more value. There is no value.
Hold on, y'all. Lonzo is in the developing.
Nigga's name is Lonzo. Come on, where's the A? Alonzo. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
He's in the developing guards category, bro. He's in that category of guards that are getting good really fast, bro. He's in the developing guards category. You got guys like Lonzo who've gotten better. You got bro, what are you talking about? Where do you what tier?
What was he drafted?
You have Lonzo in, bro?
What was he drafted? Where was he drafted? Where was he drafted? Where was Lonzo Ball drafted?
He was drafted on the Lakers.
Hold on, y'all. Let me talk for a second, y'all.
Go ahead, Flake. Go ahead.
No, I mean, what number? What number?
Let me have
what number? What number?
I got this, Dad.
He was the number 2 pick, and he's still a top 10 pick in that draft. If you redraft it again, he's still top. He's still a top 10 pick, bro. So what are you trying to get at here, bro? The man was injured. Look, the year that he was most healthy, he comes and averages 14 and 7. And you calling him a bum. The year that he was most healthy and was able to have an offseason, he came this year and produced, bro. What are you talking about?
He produced, man.
Let Flight get in there right quick.
Yeah.
This nigga crazy.
All right, Dave. Look, listen, man. You're absolutely right, Phoenix. You know, he was drafted number 2. His career didn't get off to a great start. You know, obviously it was derailed by injuries. But what I will say is he definitely seemed to be coming to pass. Like you said, you don't watch many Pelicans, so I don't think you're aware of the progress that has been made prior to what you probably have witnessed with the Lakers and even this first season with the Pelicans on and off with the situation Alvin Gentry has played in. I think he's kind of wrong on a lot of fronts, but I'll just leave it at that. Let's continue the conversation.
All right, let me jump in here.
What else? You can follow that out.
Yeah, let me jump in here right quick.
Where was he drafted at in the draft? What pick was he drafted at?
Oh, you said what?
What pick was he drafted at?
He was drafted number 2. Yeah, he was drafted number 2. You're right.
And like he said, if you redrafted him, he would still be top 10.
He was drafted number 2. So the brother just said that he's one of the developing players. How the fuck are you?
Yeah, but hold on, wait a second.
How are you developing and you was a number 2 fucking draft pick? That's like a number 1 draft pick. You're a fucking bust. You don't get a chance to develop.
No, that's not true, man. Like I said, you're not watching any Pelicans. He's very sporadic. Like I said, this guy Lonzo, he put up buckets.
Yeah, man. It is true. Yeah. That's the whole shit with Kwame Brown.
No, this is a different type of situation.
Please don't compare LaMelo to Kwame Brown. Please don't.
You know what? It's just so shameful.
Don't do that.
It's just so shameful that we're having this conversation.
It is, bro, because you don't got no facts.
It's shameful. It's shameful that we're having this conversation. It's shameful. And the little brother is better than the big brother. That's what's even more shameful. That's even more shameful.
38% from 3 can't shoot a 3. That's shameful. I've never seen somebody shoot 38% from 3 2 seasons in a row. And he can't shoot, apparently. I've never heard that before. Because if you look at his attempts per game,
that's cool. But I asked you a question.
Go look at other players.
I asked you a question. Is he first or second team All NBA?
No, bro. He's not better than Steph Curry. I apologize. Nobody is. Steph Curry's.
But is he first or second team All NBA? That's all I'm asking.
And I'm telling you, he's not gonna make it.
He's a fucking bum.
He's a bum because he's not better than Steph Curry. Then that means LaMelo's a bum.
He's a bum, man.
LaMelo's a bum because he's not better than.
And please don't ever.
Wait a minute. Hold
on.
Don't
ever put.
Listen, man. Don't
ever put him in the conversation as Steph Curry. Don't even mention their names together.
But that's what I'm saying.
Blasphemous.
He would have to jump Steph Curry to be first team All NBA.
You people are committing sins, man.
Let me get it right quick.
I hope ain't nobody standing under a tree. I hope ain't nobody standing under a fucking tree right now.
Hey, man,
I hope ain't nobody standing under a tree. Go ahead, brother.
You said that you was not coming off emotion.
Go ahead, brother.
I hear pure emotion right now, bro. You have no facts because no facts whatsoever. All the media heads, which have been
okay, you want to know where my emotions come from?
No. Let me finish my point.
Flight Sports TV keeps engaging in these conversations about Lonzo Ball. I want his channel shut down, actually. I want his channel shut down. Who's down with that? I want his channel shut down if you're going to keep talking about Lonzo Ball. I just can't keep going with this. I just can't. I can't keep going with it, man. I want his channel shut down. I'm tired of hearing about Lonzo Ball. He's a bust and he's a bum. Go ahead.
Hey, you sound a lot like Stephen A. Smith right now. But all the media heads, bro, everybody agrees
Go ahead, sir.
that Lonzo has had a
breakout
season.
No, I'm just saying.
Name me one media head right now. Name me one media head, one pundit in the sports
world. To be completely honest with you, I watch all the shows. I watch NBA TV. Nobody talks about this man, bro. He doesn't exist. He doesn't fucking exist. Hey, nobody talks about him. After his
After his
with the high IQ.
Hey, listen. I did not ask you that. What I asked you was who in the league right now is saying that Lonzo has not had a breakout year this year? Who is saying that Lonzo did not have a good year?
So you did ask me and I answered your fucking question. I told you. I watch NBA TV, former players, current players. I watch the other networks, former players. Nobody's talking about your boy. Unless his daddy is sitting there and he's saying Lonzo. Ain't nobody saying Lonzo, bro. You know that and I know that. But Flight Sports TV. And I'm going to get him shut down. Enjoy it this weekend. Enjoy Flight Sports TV this weekend. It won't be on next week. How about that?
LeVar Ball hasn't said nothing in 2 years, and you still bringing that man up.
That's a lie.
LeVar Ball has not said nothing in 2 years, and you're still talking about the man. That don't make no sense.
Like LeVar.
Thank you, because you're the only person in here who brought up LeVar. Nobody here said anything about him. He's talking about Lonzo on the basketball court.
Because it's shameful. He hyped his son up. He hyped his son up who was a fucking bum, and it's shameful. It's shameful as a father because he didn't keep it real with himself. The only star that's going to be out of all the kids in that film who's the basketball is LaMelo.
But
Lonzo's a bum.
It's fine.
Plain and simple. You can frame it any way you want. You can talk about his stats and all of this. You're the only ones talking about him at Flight Sports TV.
That's fine, but I'm gonna bring you out of the air from your little.
Gonna get him banned, man.
I'm gonna bring you back down to earth. I'm gonna bring you back down to earth, and I'm gonna talk about stats. 40% from three this year, almost 40% from three, 40% from the mid range. I think he's averaging 1.5 or 2 steals a game.
That's what's up.
That equates to defense.
That's what's up.
Mid range. Again, I'm telling you, 40% for mid range. And let me tell you again,
how many points a game?
All these 14.5. So let me tell you this again. All these stats I just gave you are up from last year. And if you look at his seasons, each season his stats have gone up.
That's what's up.
So I'm talking stats right now. I ain't talking about all that pie in the sky stuff.
So do you think he's going to get a big contract, sir? Okay. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Do you think he's going to get a big contract this year?
I can tell you right now, he's going to get 18 plus.
He's going to be a prize target, I'm telling you.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's getting, you know why?
You're on crack. You're on crack. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, hold on. You young people don't smoke crack. What is that piv?
Hey, man, get out of here. Let me plug you in right quick. Let me plug you in right quick, because you obviously don't know. Out of all the restricted free agents that are going on the off season right now, do you know which one that has that is the most cheapest for one thing, and has D, can shoot, and the youngest?
People have talked more about Lonzo being a free agent than Kawhi Leonard. I don't even know why we're entertaining this right now.
I don't know either, but I need him to answer this question. Out of all the restricted agents,
okay. Well, let's entertain this. Let's entertain this. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Out of all the free agents, right?
Go ahead.
Which point guard, is the youngest?
Yes,
would
sir.
be would be the cheapest for any team to acquire? Has a good 3-point percentage, has a high basketball IQ, can facilitate, can play defense. Which one is it? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about business. So if a team can come up and scoop,
let me take a shot.
At the end of the day, if a team can come up and scoop Lonzo Ball for 18, 20, they're going to pass on some older player that they got to pay 25, 30.
All right. I'm going to go check up.
Okay, so let me ask you a question now. Since you're doing all that, let me ask you a question. How long? Yeah, do that, homie. How long has Lonzo been in the league?
Going on what? 5th season?
Yeah, he's ended his rookie contract this year. 4 years.
No, it ain't no damn 5 years.
Is it 4?
No, it's 4 years. He's ended.
Okay, 4th year. Yeah, 4th going to 5th. Yeah, 4th year. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 5th year. Okay, so 5th year. Okay, so he's going to his 3rd team. Potentially. Because the Pelicans have no use for him. In your opinion, is that good or bad?
That's good.
I don't know. Ask Jason Kidd.
No. Wait a minute.
Is it what, good or bad?
As Jason Kidd.
How is that good? How the fuck is that good?
As Jason
How
Kidd.
the fuck is that good?
As Steve Nash.
Hold on.
How is that good?
Wait a minute. I'm going to answer you. Why did they ship
Jason Kidd started out? Okay. Hold on. First of all, don't talk. You're being disrespectful again.
I'm answering.
Hold on. You're being disrespectful. You're being very fucking disrespectful.
I'm not.
Go ahead, sir, but not you. Your other young man. Okay, yes, you are. Because you're talking about MVPs.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Then you're talking about one as a world champion. You're being very fucking and a rookie of the year, a co-rookie of the year in Jason Kidd.
Okay, Jason Kidd.
And a co-rookie of the year. A co-rookie of the year.
Okay,
you're being very disrespectful, sir.
We got you. But
I think you need to retract those statements. Go on, brother.
Why it's good that Lonzo is leaving the Pelicans is because the same reason the same reason they shipped Drew Holiday out. It's because the Pelicans are setting their team up for a point Zion. That's why Steph Van Gundy, through David Griffin, had Lonzo playing 3 and D this year. And really every other point guard on that team plays 3 and D at some point in time on the floor because they have point Zion. So if we want to see Lonzo, if Lonzo wants to see Lonzo playing the point guard position,
Lonzo is not leaving the Pelicans. Lonzo, Lonzo is not leaving the Pelicans. The Pelicans are leaving him. Okay. He said he wanted to stay there. That's what he said. No, they're leaving him. He said he wanted to be there. That's what he said. And he said it on 3 occasions. He would really like to be there. That's what he said. Oh, he didn't say that? He didn't say that?
Let me bring you back home with facts.
He didn't say that. No. Make me out to be a lie. He did not say that. Go back to Google. Go back to Google. No, that's a fact.
With facts. Lonzo said, I would love to be here.
I'll wait.
Lonzo said, I would love to be here, but I got to do what makes sense. I'm going to talk to my agent, and we're going to do what makes sense. He already put out there that he wants at least 20 mil. And if he knows that the Pelicans cannot meet that, he's gone. All right. Now, let me go back to your other point about Jason.
Again, Kidd. Lonzo said on 3 occasions, so you're picking one. But let's go back to other. Go ahead. And don't be disrespectful. That's
let's bring up Jason Kidd. Was Jason Kidd
a loser?
Correct.
Even in college.
I may be wrong. But was Jason Kidd an MVP in his 3rd year?
Thank you. The team ain't want Jason Kidd.
No, Jason Kidd's never been an MVP.
Steve Nash. That's why he got traded to Steve Nash. They didn't want him.
You said it was disrespectful. So, what was Jason Kidd averaging?
Yeah. I know. I said Steve Nash. Steve Nash is the MVP.
Okay, but
his team didn't want him either. They traded him for Jason Kidd.
Okay, and what was Jason Kidd averaging? What was Jason Kidd averaging?
You're gonna be paying homage. Don't worry.
Yeah, but stop trying to compare.
Bro,
but I'm not.
What was Jason Kidd averaging?
No, he's not paying homage. He's being very fucking disrespectful. Lonzo is a loser.
Okay, but we understand you believe that. But what was
Sir, I'm not Googling anything. I don't have that in front of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Tell you. It wasn't
but we're talking about careers. Jason Kidd had he had a Hall of Fame career. Lonzo is not gonna have a Hall of Fame career. He's a bum.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, it's not emotion. He's a bum. Somebody in there burning something. You know what I'm saying? Burning your turkey bacon, huh? Flight sports. Bro,
we burning.
Trying to multitask.
We cooking you
Can't
right
cook
now,
turkey bacon that long, bro. You got to flip it a few times and take it off.
Hey, bro, we cooking you right now.
How you cooking me? You don't have me back down. You don't have me back down. No, because you're trying to mention people. You're trying to mention people that's proven against somebody that's not proven. He wasn't even proven in college. All that shit was hype. Same thing with Lonzo. That's the generation that we live in. Y'all generation is a YouTube generation. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, everything is off highlights. I'm not sold on Lonzo. I mean Lonzo. The other dude, Zion. That's how your generation is. It's not about, this motherfucker, he cooked motherfuckers in high school and he cooked motherfuckers in college. Nah, it's just the fact that we've seen some highlights, so now we all in. LeVar Ball is the one that got Lonzo drafted, number 2. Let's not get it twisted. Right, it was not his talent. And the same thing with Zion. Zion was the number 2. He was number 2 ranked to what's his name, man? You know what I'm saying? And then come on, look at him and John Morant. John Morant has produced way more than Zion. Way more. But y'all go off of what you see instantly.
No,
you don't let nothing play out.
We talking about
know what I'm saying?
That's you, big homie.
That's a fact. Yeah, you do. You go for what you see instantly.
But bro, that's what you're doing.
Lonzo, he wasn't that good. He wasn't shit at UCLA.
Hey, let me just.
He wasn't shit. Who whipped his ass in the tournament? Come on.
Let me just go ahead.
You're a Liverpool girl. Who's that? I mean, a Liverpool king. Who's that?
What Deion Fox doing right now?
He at home.
I rest my case. Ain't doing shit.
Hey, but listen though, you saying that we're.
Hey, yo, my nigga, say. Yeah. You talking about he's a nah. Say names and your mother, nigga. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I wasn't talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying. What we're saying to you is that, bro, this is his 3rd year. And if you're following the timeline, no, come on. If you're following the timeline, bro, you just said that we're looking at things in the snapshot and we're like going off of, prisoners of the moment. But we're not. We're saying if we're comparing this dude to other great players that have been in the league, and we go back and we look at their, rookie, sophomore, 3rd year, and 4th year in the league, the rookie contract, and we're seeing comparable numbers, but then you're saying, we're seeing comparable numbers to Jason Kidd, but then you're turning around and you say that Lonzo's a bum for putting forth those same numbers. We're saying something's not equating. Either Jason Kidd was a bum, also, or Lonzo is not a bum. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. Lonzo's putting up comparable numbers to All-Star and Hall of Fame point guards right now, as far as his rookie contract. So you can't have it both ways. Either he's progressing, which we see him doing each year and getting better, just like we've seen those all-stars and those superstars and those Hall of Famers do, or he's a bum. You can't have it both ways. You got to make it either all those Hall of Famers, all-stars and superstars, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, either them dudes is trash and bums too, or Lonzo is not a bust. He's not a bum. You can't have it both ways.
Can I ask a question? I just want to know.
Again, like I said.
I don't get it.
Yes, sir. Please do.
I don't get it. If you can, acknowledge that Steve Nash and Jason Kidd coming into the league, they wasn't tearing shit up. They were nowhere near their primes, especially Steve Nash, a 2-time MVP. When he was playing in Dallas, he was nothing special, bro. He gets traded and gets put into a perfect situation, and now he's the MVP. So why is it wrong if we look at Lonzo's game, right? We're watching him play. He's a good shoot. He's one of the best 3-point shooting guards in the NBA. He's one of the best point guard defenders in the NBA. He's one of the best point guard rebounders in the NBA. He's one of the best point guard passers in the NBA. If we can look at his game and say all of these things he's one of the best at, why can't we say if you put him in a position to succeed, which the Lakers haven't done, and New Orleans definitely haven't done, he needs to go somewhere else. He needs a new coach, and a lot of teams want him already. The Knicks definitely want him. You don't want him. I don't know for what reason. But you can't tell me that you want to start Derrick Rose 30 minutes a night over Lonzo Ball. Because you know damn well Derrick Rose don't got the body to play 30 minutes a night. Go ahead.
Okay, you're done. Okay. I believe Derrick Rose can. Again, hey, this comment on the screen. Yo, can we do a little bit better with the English language? It's not you're contradiction yourself again. You're contradicting. Anyhow, I'm just not like I said. And the brother made a good comment. He was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like you're a prisoner of the moment. No. When he said, no, I said y'all a prisoner of the moment, and I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Steve Nashes of the world and the other ones, they had time to play out. Like Steph Curry. I used to watch Steph Curry in college. Nobody is not going to say that they seen Steph Curry being who he was. You know what I'm saying? However, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, you have to be a more of an aggressive and assertive player. I just don't see that in Lonzo. I see that in his brother. I don't see that in him. I don't see him trying to take shit over. He just goes with the flow. That shit gonna get you in the G League, man. You be playing in China somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So
He's just not that.
In China.
Now, I mean, to y'all, he might be y'all. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. I mean, he is trending to be a bust. I mean, come on, let's just keep it 100. Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the dude has no entertainment value at all. I'm not gonna watch a game where Lonzo is a star player on where he's a star player on the team. I'm not gonna watch that game. Nobody else is. The Pelicans ain't start getting on TV until Zion came. Nobody wants to see motherfucking Zion. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo. Not even Brandon Ingram. It took Zion to come there. Go ahead, Flight Sports.
No, I said
that. Flight Sports.
So when
I'm getting shut down anyway. But go ahead.
When Lonzo first got drafted, he brought a lot of attention to the Lakers. So what you was just saying, all the attention was on Zion in New Orleans. They would have got attention with them getting traded to New Orleans too.
No, sir. Correction, you're wrong.
They would have got some attention too, man.
But sir, you're wrong about that. He didn't bring that attention to the Lakers. His daddy brought that attention to the Lakers. I can't say that. It wasn't him. Because he got cooked. He got cooked in the NCAA tournament. By who? De'Aaron Fox.
Lonzo Ball had a pretty decent season, a few games. You know, he got hurt in his rookie season. In his second year, he was hurt too. He really didn't start getting kind of fully healthy until like last year and then this year. So the first two seasons was kind of derailed by injuries. So some of the numbers could be deceiving. You know, I don't think you watch all the games.
And let me add on to that though.
I watched
This is going to be Lonzo.
Go ahead.
This is going to be Lonzo Ball's first fully healthy offseason. His first fully healthy offseason. Go ahead.
Whose fault is that? So whose fault is that?
I mean, players get injured.
I mean, who cares? Your best ability is availability. Again, who cares? I don't care if he was injured. Okay, so who cares? It's about if you can produce. It doesn't. I don't care if you're injured. Nigga, you irrelevant. So you don't exist. And Lonzo's hype got built off of when he was coming out of college. His daddy. his daddy kept talking about going from show to show. And people started to see that his daddy was interested. And he'd go from show to show. And he talked about Lonzo. And then he talked about his other two boys. And all three of my sons going to play for the Lakers. That's the generation we live in. That's what got Lonzo drafted number 2. That whole intrigue. Because Lonzo ain't do shit in college. He ain't do shit. He'll never go down as a great college player.
UCLA has been garbage.
It was just that height. It's the same with Zion.
Where was
it's
UCLA?
Just that height.
But bro, what? But you do understand that Lonzo.
What are you talking about? No, hold on. He just said you didn't watch the tournament this year.
He's been drafted 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's cap, bro. For you to say that Lonzo didn't do nothing.
Lonzo took them where? He got his ass cooked in the second round by De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
What is De'Aaron Fox doing right now? De'Aaron Fox ain't did shit in the league either.
Yeah, man.
Lonzo teams always has been a little bit closer to the playoffs than De'Aaron Fox's.
And De'Aaron Fox has been the leader of his team.
Fox a few times.
Hey, De'Aaron Fox ain't been shit, but he got a contract. He got another contract, though. Did Lonzo? He got another contract. He with his team. He got another contract. Did Lonzo? I'll wait.
Man, but
I'll wait.
I'll wait. A little too soon, though, bro. You probably should wait until.
Like I said,
you should probably wait till the offseason before you start putting out what you're saying right now, bro. Because you don't know what Lonzo gonna get. And what it's looking like is he's going to at least get.
Man, 18. I mean, I don't care what he gets. I mean, we already know. We already know teams overpay.
Okay, so
we already know teams always overpay for players. We already know that, man. We already know that. Do you know how many busts have gotten overpaid?
Okay, well, the Knicks going to overpay that. You agree that?
And the Knicks are guilty of it. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, the Knicks are guilty of it. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this shit on record. I'm a lifelong Knicks fan. 40 years. If the Knicks fucking sign that bum, I'm going to Brooklyn, man. I'm going to Brooklyn. And I'm from the Bronx. That's like totally against my religion. But I'm going to fucking Brooklyn. I'm not fucking with no Knicks.
Well,
if they sign that bum, I'm done.
I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to go ahead and get your jerseys and stuff right now then. Go ahead and get your fitted. You know what I mean? Go ahead and go to Liz. Matter of fact, go right now, Liz.com. Get your Nets jersey. Your Nets hat, whatever it is, and get prepared, bro. Get prepared, because you about to be heartbroken. There's no way that you looking at the Knicks and
it'll be absolutely shameful. It'll be disastrous,
bro.
It'll be disastrous.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is that, especially after watching the Knicks in that first game, there's no way where you think that they don't need a good point guard, a facilitator. They need a facilitator, bro, in a desperate way.
Of course, but they don't need Lonzo. You're absolutely right.
But guess
I
what?
agree. They don't need fucking Lonzo.
Okay.
Ball.
Okay.
The motherfucker's last name is Ball, and he ain't shit.
Let me ask you this: but who are they going to acquire? Who do you see going over?
Who's out there?
You don't know who's out there? What you mean? You don't know
he just asked the same question, and I just asked y'all who out there.
You got Schroeder's out. Schroeder's going to be there.
No.
What do you mean? Yeah, Schroeder's going to be available.
CP3 got a player option.
Lowry's going to be available. Of course, Lonzo. I think Dinwiddie's going to be.
They're going to pick up that player option. All right, go ahead.
Mike Conley.
Dinwiddie. Going to be available also. But like I said before, when these teams make a decision, you got to keep in mind, Lonzo's only 23 years old.
I'll take Schroeder.
Bro, Schroeder's playing for the Lakers right now.
Oh, hell no.
Schroeder's playing for the Lakers. So
I've seen enough from Lonzo. I don't give a fuck if Lonzo was 20. I've seen enough from him. He's a bust. I've seen enough from Lonzo.
That's sad, man.
I just seen him fucking up. I don't want to see anymore. And I don't want it talked about anymore in this program. I'm going to have to report it. Flight Sports TV, I'm going to have to bring you down, bro. Because I'm sick of this shit. I'm fucking sick of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the nerve up there. You had a Knicks jersey on the hat, and you talking about this nigga. I started to report you then, man. but I was tired. I took my ass to sleep, man. Go ahead, Flight Sports. Explain yourself, man.
Like I said, man.
You being mad disrespectful. Like you really being out of line right now, man.
You're gonna pay homage. You're gonna be paying homage. Don't worry about it. Because you're just talking out your ass right now.
I'll tell you, Julius Randle wants him.
Paying homage to what?
You know, because you're wrong. When he get this
Come on, man. Pause, man.
That's what the dude. I told the dude sound like you sound like Stephen A. Smith, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Listen, man, you wrong, dog.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, man. Like, yo, I just can't believe, like, you know. Yeah, but I seen you, man. You had the nerve to have a New York Knicks fitted on the jersey, and you was talking about this dude glowingly, like you were happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you were really expressing to the people, you know what I'm saying, stating a case on why he needs to come to the Knicks. And I should have pressed that button, man. But I was tired and I went to sleep. I didn't want to fight that night, man. But I just can't let you do it again, bro. I can't. I have to take the channel down. I have to get donations, whatever.
Yeah, like I said, man, Lonzo Ball was targeted by the New York Knicks. They made an offer for Lonzo.
Man, fuck that half-breed, man.
Like,
come on, man.
Like I said, multiple teams put offers, and Lonzo was crazy at the deadline. The Bulls had an offer. Everybody had an offer for Lonzo, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and see.
You're gonna see. Watch. Wait for the agency start.
Lonzo gonna have options.
You're gonna pay homage.
You gonna have options. You know what? He may not go to the Knicks.
It could be anywhere, but he gonna get a contract.
Right. Only reason he may not go to the Knicks, I'm telling you right now, he's gonna have options.
Yeah, you talking that old talk. Like you acting like Lonzo Ball's not even an NBA player. Like, yeah, I think you bugging out. There's so many players playing worse than Lonzo. It's not even funny.
Your starting point guard is playing worse than him
right
now.
No, he is.
Right now.
No, hold on.
You don't want him.
No, hold on. Fill me out.
Lonzo and Steph Curry was just going at it the other day. You know, not the other game, a few games ago. You know, he missed that, man.
But hold on, fill me out.
Something.
Right.
You know, you Trevor Lonzo be having good games.
Anyway, in any line of work, you always have employees that are just, you know what I'm saying, they're high. You know what I'm saying, they're at the bottom of the barrel. That's what Lonzo is. You know what I'm saying? He's just at the bottom of the barrel. He's not nothing, you know what I'm saying, to whiff at. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that's going to break the bank for them.
But there
will be teams that overpay because they always overpay for bums. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to fill your roster. He's not going to. Go ahead.
You trying to
please do.
Right. Let me just tell you right
Elaborate,
now.
Elaborate,
I can just about guarantee you that come off season or whenever that in August when that thing opened up, you're going to have the Clippers.
Yeah, but then say they overpaid. So you trying to cover yourself on both ways.
Right.
Because first he said nobody's offering him anything. Now everybody's going to overpay.
Now his teams are overpaid. So when he get a contract,
you know why? He started to doubt himself.
First of all,
get a max contract. You're gonna say, "Oh my God!" You know, Rich Paul is his agent. Right?
Why am I covering myself? No, I'm not covering myself. No, what did I say? No, what did I say? No, what did I say? No, what did I say?
You said
no team would want him. What did I say? They do it in football. They do it in baseball. They do it in every sport. They overpay. People will overpay when they think they have a need that needs to be filled. They should not want him. He can't produce. What is he going to do? He can't lead you to a fucking championship. You dudes are shameful, man. You should really be ashamed of your fucking selves. What is he going to do for a team? He's been with two other teams, and what has he done with them? Nothing. The Pelicans did not get to the playoffs. Yeah, it's not all Lonzo's fault. It's not all Lonzo's fault. Whose fault is it?
Oh, man. It was
Zion did his job. Ingram did his job.
How was it?
He's a bum. He was with the LA Lakers. And again, Kuzma's still there. Why is Kuzma still there, but he's not?
Well,
Kuzma's
just as worthless as him.
Because
Kuzma got a ring. That's shameful. Kuzma got a ring, and Lonzo will never get one.
Kuzma got in good with Genie Bus. That's why.
Yup, and LeBron. That's who we got to go with. LeBron. That's why he's still there. Because every single time.
No, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. No, they didn't. They took the. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They took the lesser of two evils. They took the lesser of two evils. Lonzo is a bum, and Kuzma is a semi-bum. So they said, we'll stay with him.
Semi-bum.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, so, but it's, but you're...
You said what now?
Yeah, but what you're saying don't make no sense, though, bro.
You said tell me you're the best player?
Because you see on teams right now in the league that they got starting point guards that Lonzo...
How it don't make no sense?
Bro, because Lonzo can go to at least 5 of these championship caliber teams and start point guard, bro. He can definitely go to the Clippers and start point guard. He can go to the Lakers, starting point guard. He can go to Knicks, starting point guard.
Okay. That's understandable.
The Celtics.
And I agree with you. I agree with you. But I agree with you. But what I don't agree with, he's not productive. He's not assertive. He's not aggressive. So, yeah, he can start for anybody. But he's not going to be a contributor night in and night out. He has not proven that. Right, so I don't know why you don't get that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't proven that he can't take over a fucking game. He chooses to pass the ball.
Let me go ahead and dismantle you right quick.
Pause.
Yeah, are you talking about in what aspect? Because we're talking about point guard. There's more than one aspect to a point guard. We ain't just talking about scoring. We're talking about defense. You know what I mean? Playmaking, facilitating. What are you talking? It sounds like you're only talking about driving to the basket.
I know what it is. I know
absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. It can't. No, it ain't. No, it's not just about scoring. It's not just about scoring. But he's proven that he is not an aggressive player. He chooses to pass the ball, even if he's open. He'll pass the ball instead of taking a shot. That can prove to be important, especially in playoff basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, yes, it does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's been the knock on him since he came in the league. That's been the knock on him.
I can tell.
You know what I'm saying? Now, as I stated earlier, no, I don't watch Pelican games. Have I seen a few? Yes. No, I ain't watched every game. I'm not gonna tell you that. Nah. I mean, Tom doesn't permit me to watch every game. Nor would I if the Pelicans is on TV. Give a fuck who they playing. But I've watched several games. I've watched several games and I'm not impressed. I mean, no, you said that, but I can go on YouTube right now and
You'll go on YouTube and you're gonna see him jacking up every open three because that's what Stan Van Gundy wants. He does not pass open shot. You could say he passes up driving lanes, but I could go back and tell you why do you want him to drive when Zion and Steven Adams have a whole tent right in front of the rim.
A whole tent.
With a fucking campfire by the free throw line.
Main camp, right.
Like, that's what you want him to do?
That doesn't matter. No.
It does matter. Why do you want to point
No, hold on. Hold on.
Another thing is,
you don't gotta drive. No. I'm not saying that. He can hit a mid-range. He can hit a 5 or a 6 footer. He doesn't have to drive. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about when the rocks is on the line and we need a point. You gotta get a bucket, dog. You don't pass the fucking ball.
I just told you don't pass the ball. Games, man. I just told you that Lonzo's shooting 40% from the mid-range this year, bro.
Why? Okay, so let's answer this, man. Why don't the Pelicans want him? Why don't the Pelicans want him?
Okay,
they want to run point Zion.
Why don't the Pelicans want him? And that's what
they want to play Zion the same way they run Giannis.
Bro, they want to turn Lonzo into Klay Thompson, and Lonzo doesn't want to be that. They want to turn him into a Klay Thompson type player, and Lonzo does not want to be that, so he doesn't want to be there.
Let me ask you this though, Phoenix. Why did they get rid of Drew Holiday?
For real, Drew Holiday is literally helping the Bucks be a contender right now.
He had 11 assists at the third quarter. He had 11 assists at the end of the third quarter. So you know the reason why they got rid of Drew Holiday.
Okay, we have to understand something. Okay, we have to understand. Yeah, but we have to understand something. Drew Holiday did excellent for the Pelicans, number one. Drew Holiday's a great player. I like Drew Holiday.
And they still
you know
got
what I'm
rid of
saying?
him.
Number 2, Stan Van Gundy's days are numbered. He won't make it into the middle of next season until he's fired. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Flight Sports, yo, we running this shit right now. You can go ahead and just sit back and relax. Number 3, you know what I'm saying? Zion, that whole point shit, that's gonna be their downfall, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a back to the basket player. He plays on the inside. Yeah, they got Steven Adams, but if that's what they choose to do for him, that's gonna be their downfall. That's gonna be their downfall.
I agree with
Period.
you.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have playmakers. Zion, again, like I was saying in the beginning, Zion is a highlight reel. He's a highlight reel. And he's a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? He got to get his game together. The same with Giannis. Giannis got to work on his shot. Niggas, they don't play that kind of basketball no more. That's why Melo almost got his ass out the league. Because they don't play that back to the basket, backing people down. They don't play that no more. You got to be positionless, and you have to be able to shoot. If you can't do it, you don't serve a purpose. We all like the highlights, the dunks, and all of that, but you don't serve a purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
I agree with you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wrong, man. I don't think you know. I don't think you know basketball.
I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
All right, God, we're gonna finish this up another time because I don't think you know basketball. Get into it. You know, do your homework.
Hey man, did you get that comment I put up for you, Flight?
Say what?
Your boy Low Key T got cooked by Kwame Brown.
How he get cooked? Kwame mentioned him.
He ain't mentioned him. He ain't mentioned him by name. He said he wasn't gonna mention him, but he cooked him though.
He did.
Yeah, man.
I wanted T and him to get that interview. It was like whoever got that interview is gonna be crazy.
I guess he was upset because he didn't get that interview, and he started calling out Kwame Brown for it. And Kwame Brown was like, "Wait a minute, man." Basically toasted that dude. I'm like, "Oh, it was bad business, man." He basically ethered himself. It was he should have low key T. He should have done that, man.
Yeah, low key T, man. He a trend. That's my man now. He clouded up right now too. You know, he got some video. He put out a whole bunch of shit on Kwame. He did a lot of good shit on there, man. His views when he did I think he said did 3 million. I forgot how many million he did. He said,
yeah, man, but that don't mean nothing, no, because they say if you got a good salesman, you know what I'm saying. Part of being a good salesman is having a good product. So if he's talking about Kwame Brown, he getting millions of views off of Kwame Brown, he ain't done nothing. He just got something that's, you know what I mean, popping right now. It's trending right now. You're talking about it, so everybody want to hear what you're talking about. You can't get mad because the man don't want to give you an interview. But yeah, that's neither here or there though.
Yeah, fine. But I fuck with low key T though, man. But I understand your point. Well, shit crazy, man. You know, this guy came on here talking that Lonzo Ball shit. You know, like people said, he's just a casual basketball fan. He obviously basketball. It was obvious.
Yeah, he wasn't really I kind of seen that. Like I said, I entertained what he was saying, but from the beginning of the conversation, I'm like, yo, if we can't talk about stats in a realistic type of way, then we can't get nowhere.
Mm-hmm. He was just rambling.
I try to ask him what does he want Lonzo to do good, because he's already doing everything good.
Yeah, he was just trying to belittle Lonzo, make him seem like he's just like the worst player in the league. If you never watched him play and heard this video, you would think that this dude don't even belong in the league. You know, he got an old mindset.
Like he made up his mind, and it don't matter what, you're not gonna change his mind. And some people are like that, y'all.
Hold on, y'all. We got a special guest, man. My man. Yo, DJ, what's the deal, man? Flight Sports TV.
Man,
what up, DJ?
My brother. How you doing, Flight?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Peace and blessings, man. I'm doing good. I'm honored, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm seeing all the good content, man. Brother, you deserve to be monetized, man. All the work you putting in, man.
Yeah.
Keep at it, man.
I appreciate that. We on our way, man. That's the goal, man. You feel me?
Right. See, that's the thing we all got to learn, especially content creators. We got to be aware of where we come from, who we are. You know, some YouTubers, they got all these big following and stuff, but they act like they're too big to
Right.
go to the independent sector of YouTube. I went on another brother's platform, and he was like, "I'm surprised you're here." I'm like, "Man, I'm just a YouTuber. I ain't. This is a part-time thing with me. I'm a
Right.
human being just like you." But what are you brothers talking about?
Well, you man missed it. My man, he was in here like we was doing the Lonzo Ball debate with basically a hater. Like he had nothing but pure hate. You know, he was speaking pretty much nothing factual. You know, and just like damn near he had like a made up attack. Like he came on here just to give an onslaught. He been waiting to come on the channel to do this. Like, you know.
Yeah, is that the one that was laughing?
I'm not
Oh
sure.
no, that's me. What's up, DJ? It's
No,
Rico.
he's not in the
What's up?
channel right now. He just got off. You just missed him. So we was kind of like clearing it up because he kind of had that old mindset of Lonzo, like he don't belong in the league and things like that. So he was just tripping.
Well, I can say if there's one thing we learned about the Kwame Brown story and Kwame Brown through the sector is that sometimes your journey can throw things off. As you know, Kwame Brown had horrible coaching. Doug Collins was never a good coach. You know, Jordan came back. You know, Jordan wanted to take all the shots. Injuries play a part. So when we analyze players, we got to say and dissect why did this player not live up to some type of expectation. For anyone to say that Lonzo's a bust is an idiot. He's like the top 5 defender in the league. Am I wrong? He's
Thank
top
you.
5 in the league.
That's what I said.
All right.
One top 3, top 2 passers in the league, pure passing. He may not have the assist numbers, but that's because of the usage rate. There's some things that Lonzo has to work on. You know, he has a more between game. He knows that, and hopefully with no pandemic, distractions, he could finally fully work out and train like he wants. But yeah, I gave Lonzo a grade, and that is incomplete.
Right. Explain.
Yeah, since Lonzo has not really had a team built around him, I can't compare him to everybody yet. I got to see a full product. I got to see him play point guard. I got to see him with a coach that tells him, "Hey, you're a point guard. You're going to facilitate for the team. We're going to run the team with you." You can get that if he's with the Knicks. Thibodeau would love him because he's willing to play defense and share the ball.
Right.
Also, I want Lonzo to work on not relying on the 3 too much. I know if it's open, you have to take it, but still, you don't want the opposing defense to know that you like shooting 3s more than 2s. Because what they're going to do, they're going to give you the lanes to drive and just run up on you on 3s and daring you to take it to the basket.
Facts, man. That's crazy, man. I was talking about a couple of points on my previous videos. I feel like Lonzo and even LaMelo to a lesser extent, it seems like they're dealing with a unique situation that no point guard in the NBA is dealing with. At least supposed to be starting in LaMelo's case. You know, they're playing behind guards that feel like they should be starting. And almost like a log jam. Lonzo is ridiculous. You know, like I said, when you go from Bledsoe to kill Alexander Walker, my man Kyra, and I believe it was somebody else as well, along with everybody else, the point Zion, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart was bringing the ball up the floor. You know, so I mean, the list goes on. I don't understand how you got a pure point guard, not given the opportunity to run the point guard. You have the great, iconic Magic Johnson state that there's no point guard in the NBA with the IQ that Lonzo Ball has, along with LaMelo, playing behind my man Rozier and Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham feel like he should be starting. So it seemed like it was a tug of war over there in Charlotte. But like I said, I feel like there's no point starting point guard dealing with that kind of dynamic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see the crazy part with the Hornets, ego kills great things. See, they lost not just because of injuries, but the chemistry changed. Once LaMelo came back, everybody else that was getting touches, they're looking at LaMelo like, I know you came back from a wrist injury, but I'm still trying to get my shots. See, it's a mentality.
Right.
That's all that got to be rectified. I said it from the beginning. I really don't give a damn. But I've always said that you build a team around LaMelo, Miles Bridges. You can say Terry Rozier.
Yeah, I like Rozier.
Everybody else, nah.
Yeah, they need to send out there in Charlotte. A few things. Charlotte, they got a bright future. I like to see how LaMelo plays with a full training camp start and things of that nature. I think something's gonna go down with Charlotte. They need to make some moves.
And I know people that listen to you. They've seen my show and they probably say, "Oh, this dude's he's a big fan of LaMelo." But I'm fair. He needs to get 200 pounds of muscle. Also, I would like to see LaMelo develop a mid-range shot. I know he likes to do that little flippity doodah, that free floater he be doing. Yeah. You can't just rely on that all the time.
They be dropping though.
It be dropping, but you can't rely on that all the time, especially if it's 20 feet mid-range shot.
Right.
You can't do a floater in the 20 feet range. You got to shoot that mid-range. So I would like to see him do that. Everything else, I think the strength will help all the other stuff. So I think he'll be just fine.
What's up with free agency? That's approaching. Did you hear about the report that this player's not vibing with Van Gundy? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I said it on my stream because people was asking me. They actually thought that I stopped making Lonzo videos. Not that much. I make here and there if it's a news. They thought it's because I don't like Lonzo anymore. That's not true. The Pelicans was so much of a dysfunction and so much of a headache to watch. Like, I'm like, man, I'm not going to do any streams on them.
Right.
I get a headache every time. They play a 90s style of basketball. The pace is so slow. They're trying to do point Zion. That shit doesn't look right. You know why? The ownership of the Pelicans.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is too though? They got Zion, man. And I always say this. They're overplaying their hand. They're trying to make that franchise to be more profitable than what it is. So they're trying to put something forward to try to make Zion look bigger than what it is. But when you compare Zion to the other true point forwards of the league, he is nowhere comparable to those. So it's almost laughable that they would actually really think that a point Zion would actually work.
Yeah, and they're trying to get another LeBron James out of. They're trying to turn him into LeBron James, and they got to come to reality. That's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
Zion's not LeBron. Zion is a ham hock away from being 300 pounds.
Right.
And a jump from an ACL.
Ooh, boy, no one talks about that too. Mm-hmm. And y'all realize he getting these nagging injuries.
Yep.
It will not surprise me if he's messing around the blood on the ACL. Wait,
I hope that never happens.
Man, me neither. I'm not. I hope it never happens. But DJ, like I said, I've made a prediction. I don't know if people heard me, but I'm making I'm telling people right now, you heard it here right here, Flight Sports TV. If they don't do right by Lonzo Ball this season, the Pelicans will be cursed. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. I can't speak for everything that's gonna go down, but I'm telling you, something gonna go down, and the Pelicans will be cursed if they screw Lonzo over this summer. I'm telling you. You know, when he leave, especially once he leave, the Pelicans gonna be cursed.
Yeah, it's gonna be messed up.
Because
you know what else they're gonna do is they're gonna ruin Zion's career.
Yeah,
trying to put him forward as that point in Zion.
He gonna get fired. He gonna leave a lot of BS behind.
They're gonna tarnish his career.
Yeah, he need to get fired.
David Griffin claim to fame is having LeBron James on his roster. That's about it.
Thank you.
LeBron James and Clutch are the reason why Cleveland was able to get talent. All they had to do was get some veterans who's in the tail end in their careers, who still got a little bit left in the tank, and tell them, hey, we're trying to win a championship. You know I'm going to give you the ball, LeBron James. Let's make it happen. That's how it happened. It had nothing to do with David Griffin. So all of a sudden, David Griffin is getting jobs just because of Clutch Sports.
That's crazy.
Look at the Lakers. Jeannie Buss. I love Jeannie Buss. Nice woman. But she's getting credit for being a great owner. But really, she's smart for bringing in LeBron, because all you had to do is let Clutch handle it. And Clutch has been bringing in players for the Lakers. It's really that simple.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right about that. You know, Lonzo's with Clutch.
Does anyone ever notice that they always re-sign KCP to a trade-friendly contract, and then KCP's name is always the name being floated around to make the money work whenever they're trying to go for a third?
Yeah, because he gonna be the one to do the salad for them.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up, Flight, because I know subs asked me this about Lonzo, if he could go to Charlotte. And what I was telling him is, knowing how MJ is, we don't know MJ personally, but we see his moves as an owner.
Right.
MJ's the type of guy, like, I'm not trying to make everybody happy like that. You got to earn it. Look, they wouldn't even get LaMelo his jersey, number 1 jersey. I would love to see the Ball brothers play on one team, but I don't see it. I don't see it because of him. He's not going to pull the trigger for that.
Yeah.
Even though he will fit what LaMelo's trying to do, he won't get in the way, and vice versa for LaMelo.
You talking about for Lonzo, right?
Lonzo, yeah. Vice versa, they both play out. They know each other's game, and you don't have to worry about each one of them standing in the corner.
You got a good point.
Well, see, they don't want them. They don't want them on the same team, is because all that politicking shit they doing. Excuse my language. I don't know if your channel.
Yeah, listen. It's free speech.
Right. All that politicking, nepotism shit they're doing. That I see the jig, man. Once I heard Kwame Brown's story about when he was a rookie and Jordan was like with the Wizards, half GM, half player, and the type of shit they would try to do, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, man, that's just a complete trip. I just don't feel like LaMelo has kind of reached a stature with that organization. I feel like if he would have got that team to the playoffs and they lost, they got swept, I think that would have gave him some equity in the franchise. I don't think he's at that level to go in there and say, hey, man, we need to do this, that, and third. And mind you, the Hornets, I feel is already in a log jam. But they have another guard, I think, on the bench. I forgot his name. I don't want to say the wrong name, but is his name Lyles or something like that?
What, Devontae Graham?
No, Devontae Graham, and I think they got another point guard, too. I think he got curly hair. Not curly hair, he got braids. He light skin.
Oh, you talking about
is he a point guard?
Talking about Cody Martin.
Yeah, I think so. Is he a point guard?
Caleb Martin? No, but he be trying to like he's a guard.
Yeah,
he handles the ball sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's because the coach allows him to do it all the time, but he's a small forward.
Okay, yeah, okay. So maybe I may have been misled, but I just feel like they're already in the log jam already. But they could upgrade the position. But I think they need to get an athletic center or something like a Mitchell Robinson. They need a live threat in there. I think that's what they're missing. Something to pair with PJ. I like PJ Washington.
Oh, PJ was he was inconsistent.
Yeah, he was, but I think he got a good future. Him and Bridges. I think there's some. That's all. I think that's the bright spots for that team. Bridges, PJ, and obviously LaMelo.
What's your thoughts on Gordon Hayward, man? I don't know, man. That dude keeps getting injured.
Well, he on a decent deal. He only making 111 million, so they can always move down.
But Jordan, he ain't gonna do it. He too prideful.
Yeah, but Gordon, he
make it work.
Hurt. Yeah, they probably would have been all right because Gordon was closing some games. He looked like he was fully healthy. Especially in the start of the season. Gordon, he hit a game winner in Orlando. I know it was Orlando. But, I mean, it looked like he was back. But I mean, it is what it is. I like the Hornets. They're a decent team, but I just feel like the Hornets, they got some ways to go to be competitive in the East because the East is being stacked. There's a lot of the bottom is good. Like pause, like the other teams, like the Wizards is like 8th seed, 7th seed, the Celtics, like you see, they couldn't even beat they got blown out by the Pacers. I think the Wizards killed the Pacers.
Yep.
So I just think, and that game was so confusing to me because it seemed like everybody was okay. Your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. It was too isolation heavy with the Hornets. I don't know. Hornets, they're gonna do their thing. I feel like Lonzo, he's gonna be good. Let's see what happens in free agency. We all just be speculating. So once it go down, it's gonna go down.
Man, but what's so amazing when a coach actually believes in you, you'd be surprised, man, at just how much invigorating it is, man. Like just imagine a coach. Let's say Thibodeau. They get Lonzo. The Knicks get Lonzo, and they tell him, "Hey, man, we got the horses to run, man. We want you to. We're gonna give you the keys. D Rose will get time, of course. He'll come off the bench, be a spark plug. But you running the show, and I bet you my bottom dollar that they would not have Lonzo in the corner.
Where in the Hornets?
No, Knicks.
Oh hell no! You see, they dealing with the situation with Alfred Payton. They need a point guard in there. And then Julius, he's struggling. Even though they won, Julius, he needs somebody who get him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks,
Guess who's missing a point guard right now besides them? The Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers. I feel like they're gonna get dismantled, especially if they get swept. Which I feel like they're gonna. I don't know. Dallas ain't gonna be easy.
Reggie Jackson, man, and Reggie Jackson and Pat Bev is not it. I don't know what's going on, but their supporting cast for Kawhi and Paul George is trash, bro. They can't. People trying to say, "Oh, Kawhi should be doing this and Paul George should be doing that." But the other night they put up 41, and I think Paul George put up like 28 or something like that. Like, what more you want to ask for them dudes, man? They need the other guys got to contribute also. They need a point guard. I think Pat Bev had like 2 points and like Reggie Jackson had like 5 points. Like, what is that? With low assists, if you're gonna have poor shooting, you got to at least be contributing to other parts of the floor, especially in the playoffs. You can't be coming up with 2 points and 3 assists. Like, what is that? So yeah, them dudes they need a point guard bad, man.
Yeah, they sure do, man. And we're gonna figure this shit out, man. The Pelicans, they blew their season, man. I feel like they could have been in the playoffs. They screwed up some games, blew some leads early, and I felt like that kind of carried over. Like they never could shake it off. They lost a game to the Pacers in the early part of that season, and that was a crucial win. That we had in the bag. That game ended up going to overtime, and then we lost a heartbreaker. And then from there, our season just went downhill right from there. Right from that Pacer game, I remember like it was yesterday. And I was
You called it.
I told you this loss is going to affect them for the rest of the season.
For the rest of the season,
and they was like kind of streaking at that time. They was timed with the Phoenix Suns for I think third in the West, so they was like trending in a good direction. But they just got hit with a few losses. I feel like they had Drew Holiday. They could have navigated through those losses. They had nobody who could win them a game to get shit back on track.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was gonna say the Grizzlies. That's the 8th seed. Mm-hmm. If you look at rosters, the Pelicans have a better roster than them.
Yes, they do, and they own them in that regular season too. They always beat them.
Right. That's what puzzles me. That's why people get mad. I know some people that they used to go to my streams, but they're like, "Man, DJ, you don't talk about the Pelicans enough." I said, "Man, do I need another headache?"
Right. That is a headache.
Trust me, when I'd be surprised if Lonzo goes back to the Pelicans. But if he goes to the Knicks, you will be trust me. I know you making content every day on it. Flight.
Right.
But all these content creators will be making content.
Yeah, especially if he go to the Knicks. That's about attraction. Yeah, that he gonna be. I tell you what, Lonzo will become he gonna be like a mega star. He gonna be like a rock star. He come to the Knicks. The Knicks got a crazy fan base. I think people underestimate.
Yes, they
do, giant. We just been in the dumpsters for years.
Right.
You know what I think about with that game when Lonzo was still playing for the Lakers and they went and played in Madison Square Garden. I think when he went to play the Knicks and LeVar was in the pews.
Oh yeah, with Spike Lee.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what I think is gonna happen, man. I think once, like, go back to what you was just saying, DJ. Once Lonzo gets with a coach that's gonna have confidence in him and say, go ahead and you got to go ahead and shoot and do what you need to do, you're gonna see a completely different Lonzo Ball. It's gonna be so different that Cass is gonna be shell shocked. Because they say, oh, why Lonzo Ball ain't driving? Why he not driving? And I'll be saying all the time, if you playing for a coach that don't have confidence in you and that you're not really feeling like that, and you're also playing for a franchise that don't want to give you the money that you think you're worth, why would you risk injury for that team? That is my thinking. Maybe it don't make sense, but I'm thinking about why would you risk injury for a team that is not going to secure the bag for you? Or at least give you something comparable to what you think you're worth.
T-Sam, you got, and be honest about it, you have somewhat a point on that, but I would like to add what Lonzo has to do more for his career going forward. Because you never know what the future holds. You never know if he plays for another corrupt coach. Not a corrupt coach, but one of those domineering coaches.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to tell wave players off. Now, I'm not trying to compare brothers, but I'm giving you an analogy what I want to see. Now, in the playoffs, when a lot of the Hornet players were freezing out LaMelo, what was he doing? And I think he was trying to send a signal, a message. He was pretty much doing jumping jacks, asking for the ball on national TV. People had cut-ups of it. People were like, wow, you see this? People were making videos saying they're ignoring him. So, you know how Lonzo is. Lonzo doesn't care about public perception.
Right.
But you force their hand by being like, hey, give me the damn ball. Because these same players didn't fight for Lonzo. So why are you just allowing them? And I know people are telling me, oh, the coach sit him on the bench. But the coach needs him, especially on defense.
That's true.
Can I say something real quick about the fit with the Knicks?
Yeah.
What I think, no one I haven't heard anyone say about it. There are 5 players on that team shooting 40% from 3 or higher. Okay? Then you have Austin Rivers at a league average 36% and Emmanuel quickly up there at 39%. If we want to see Lonzo attack the rim or just in general be more aggressive and move the ball, there would be no better team for him to go than the Knicks. Because you have a ton of lob threats. Every weapon Lonzo could ever want is on that team. And it really just comes down to, as you guys are saying, is the coaching going to put him in position to win? And I think that's exactly what Tibbs is going to do.
Yeah, I think the Knicks is the perfect team for him, man. I know Dave James was talking about Chicago, man, but my man Jay Strokes brought up a good point. Levine and what's his other dude they just acquired? I forgot his name.
Vooch?
Whatever that new
Kobe
guy
White.
is. Not Kobe
No,
White.
Vucevic. Vucevic, right?
Them dudes don't play no defense, man.
Yeah.
So
defense is terrible.
So what's gonna happen? He gonna go from Zion and Bi who don't play defense to another team with 2 all-stars that don't play defense, and he gonna be overworking himself trying to make up for their bad defense. You know what I'm saying? But going to the Knicks, man,
that's what's going to happen in New York. In New York, that's what's going to happen, and then the crowd going to turn on them.
Vern, but
and then the crowd going to turn on them. The crowd ain't going to give them time enough to get right, bro.
But Vern, the Knicks are a defensive team. They have defense.
He could go into a team. Lonzo could be a scorer for the Knicks. You know, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All Lonzo got to do is get past his man, and that rim is wide open. That's how much spacing they have.
Yeah, that's true because people don't do the scouting report.
That's a perfect team for Lonzo.
I don't see Lonzo letting down Melo, man. I really don't. What? I don't even see past that. I see New York a good fit. I see that, but I don't see Lonzo letting down Melo.
Wait, this must be Uncle Vern up here. I know that voice.
Yeah.
Every time you hear Lonzo, Charlotte.
Hey, what's going on, DJ? What's going on, Flight?
What's going on? Vern, stay in the building, man. You know, Vern always bringing that talk.
Lonzo to Charlotte.
Hey, DJ, how was your vacation?
Man, I wasn't even on vacation. I live on the island, brother.
Oh man, DJ, hey, look here, DJ. I need
living
somebody to adopt me. Hey, DJ, I need somebody to adopt me.
But you a grown man, brother.
Yeah, I know. I need you, DJ.
Man, it's all love, man. Shout out to Uncle Vern, man. Uncle Vern, good brother, man. Good brother. I know. What's up?
My God, my bad.
No. Someone said my name?
Nah.
No, I know. I said thank you, DJ.
Oh, okay.
Anyone catching a Laker game right now?
I'm watching it right now. It's 47-59. I'm Portland losing. You know, Portland playing around, man. They better not lose to Denver.
Oh, no.
You know, the Lakers, they're going to kill Phoenix. It's over. You know, Lakers going to the conference finals.
Yeah, once LeBron figures you out, and that's why I was telling, don't be laughing at LeBron the first games. I never said, oh, LeBron is over, because LeBron used the first game as a fill-out game. He's always done that in the playoffs.
You got that right. And he always going to the playoffs.
Yep.
Always going to the finals.
I don't know if you'll make it there this year, though, man.
Hey, Flight, what you think about your game last night? About New York game last night? They pulled that one out in good fashion, huh?
Yeah, I like that, man. I think they played well, man. They just got to do it again, man. We got to come to them.
You know what? You know what I didn't like? You know what I didn't like though? Is that Derrick Rose had to do too much, man.
Yeah, I know they killing Rose.
He had to do too much, bro. I don't know what's going on with Julius, man. I don't know.
I think he's gonna play better. He's gonna play better in Atlanta. That New York crowd is something else. You know,
I agree.
He's like shaking them up. You know, once he get up out of there, he'll be okay. He's gonna be good in Atlanta. He gonna if Julius come back to being Julius, the game was gonna be over because both games were close.
Right.
And Julius didn't do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm waiting for him to go off, man.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting now. Once he go off, it's on.
Don't forget RJ Barrett, man. The next game,
Coach Benster.
Yeah. Oh, Coach Benster. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter.
Why?
He played good the first game, man. RJ was awful last game.
I'm not gonna expect D Rose to play that many minutes again. Somebody got to step up.
Hey, DJ, hey, before we get out there, hey, DJ, I'm glad you on there. Look here, Bill Flight got to an argument one time before because he thought I didn't know who. Hey, Bill Flight got to an argument one time before because he thought I didn't know who Tay-Day was.
Who what?
Bill Flight got to an argument one time before recently because he thought I didn't know who Tay-Day was.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, he must have know the name because I asked him who was the other guy. You know, it seemed like he didn't know.
Flight, man, I gotta tell you, bro. I had people on my my inboxes on Instagram that are really diehard Devontae Graham fans, and they come at me all the time like, "Man, you didn't have to call him Tay-Bay, man." I said, "I'm sure he's a great brother, but I'm just saying." Since he's Borrego's Bay, giving him all the minutes, playing him like he's a star, taking all the shots, that's why he got that nickname. It's nothing personal, but we know what to deal with.
That's a
I
funny
don't
man.
know why I started you, Tay baby.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Both teams got to get it together, though. You know, they're a few. I like to see what Lonzo gonna do, man. I can't wait till the speculation's over. You know, I just don't want to wake up and find out that he's with the Oklahoma City Thunder or something like that. That's just gonna kill me, man. That would be sad. We got high hopes.
Or the Houston Rockets.
David Griffin can screw him.
Yeah, David Griffin, man, that dude's a snake in the grass, man.
Yeah.
A lot of snakes out there in the NBA.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, there's a lot of politics in the game, man. What's going on, Ray?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's going on, man?
No, I saw y'all talking about Lonzo, so I had to jump in there real quick.
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the fans, though, for New York Knicks. The way, I don't know what it is, like, you know, at the end of the day, I want Lonzo in that Knicks jersey bad now. What the fans did and how they flooded that stadium, I need him on the Knicks jersey now.
That's what I'm saying. The Knicks fans, bro.
Yeah, anything you do in New York is magnified.
That's what I'm saying.
All Lonzo got to do is what he doing right now with New Orleans. They're gonna make him like a mega star.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even have to get 20 to get.
The only problem is, can he handle that arena like that? Right. Is he gonna be able to handle all of that? You see what's going on with Julius Randle.
Right. But that's why I brought that. That's why I brought up that.
The only problem is. The only problem is he gonna chase the. The only problem is he gonna chase the bag. That's the only problem. I don't think he gonna chase the bag, bruh.
You think he gonna
out like that bag? Hey, I don't think he ain't got to try hard because New York money bad, but I don't think he gonna chase the bag.
Well, Uncle Vern Woj did say that the Bulls and the Knicks are the favorites. And Woj don't lie.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think But okay, I'm glad you mentioned that, DJ, because I wanted to bring this to your attention too. The NBA they play games. Hey, DJ, listen to this. You remember how that whole situation turned out with Chicago Bulls and I mean not the Chicago Bulls, but the Bucks and and the Hawks. How that thing turned out, and that dude they wound up losing, dude, and he went out to the Hawks because they overplayed their hand.
The
You understand?
Hawks?
You understand? You remember the dude that's playing with the Hawks right now? He was in Sacramento, but the Bucks was supposed to have got him over the summer, but they talked
Bogdanovich?
too
Yeah.
fast.
Bogdanovich.
Yes, sir.
Bogdanovich,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Thank you. Yes. And the Bucks talked too fast. They opened up their mouth too soon. And you see that how that the good player went over there to the Hawks, and you see what he's doing over there with the Hawks. And why is he over there? He should be over in Milwaukee. Why come he ain't in Milwaukee? They talk too soon. Come on, DJ.
But don't forget the Atlanta Hawks matched the Bucks. That's why the
Bucks
trade was good.
lost. The Bucks lost that, DJ. They lost it because they talked too soon.
Yeah, but they also gave Bogdanovich a good amount of money.
They gave
At
him
the
a
end
way
of the
out.
day, have you seen OG, have you seen Jerry Maguire?
Yeah, I
LeBron
saw
just
the
Show
missed the
yeah.
me the
dunk.
money.
So you understand what it is. Show me the money.
LeBron
That's
just
what it's
missed the
Right,
all
dunk.
right,
about.
right, right.
We're gonna find
Lonzo's
out.
in a different situation. Hey, DJ, Lonzo's in a different situation than that. Right now, he's in a situation where he can go and get paid in Charlotte, you understand me, and be there with his brother and have his family coming in there to see him all the time
Hey,
and
Uncle
being
Vern,
down there with him.
You
Go ahead.
Flight,
you really
Yeah, I'm right
Flight.
here.
Let me read this comment, man. K Best says LiAngelo might be better than Lonzo. Man, he need to get to the NBA first.
yeah, I was about to say that too.
Right.
Yeah, come on,
You
man.
gotta go to the
Yeah,
NBA
yeah.
first.
You can't be better than the NBA plan.
Hey, boy, we might be seeing Drew League with Lonzo, LaMelo, and Joe this year.
Hmm. Yeah. He said the way he said Leandro might be like he's seen some more footage or something. Let me. I want to see the footage he talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Leandro might be better than Lonzo. Hey, where that
You'd be
information at?
surprised, man. Some people actually believe LiAngelo is the best ball brother. I kid you not.
Yeah, some
I mean,
people think since he was the scorer when
Man,
they
they
played
all got
together,
their fan base.
they think he like a walking 30.
Yeah, but that was high school though.
Hey, bros. This is how I defeated their argument because they was talking about if Lonzo or Lamelo was in Jello's shoes, they wouldn't be in the NBA either. Like the shoplifting. I have a good friend that
I
does
think said
scouting,
no.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I asked him. I said, would Lonzo and Lamelo still get drafted even if they stole in China instead of Jello? What they told me was, yes, they still be in the first round. They'll drop a bit, but they still would have been in the top 10. They probably would have been like 8 or 9 or 10,
yeah.
but they wouldn't drop out of that top 10 still. That's what they told me because they were like they take talent over anything. And Jello, he's like Jello was able to come back to America, right? I said, yeah. So yeah, they would have been cool with it if he was on their level.
If Jello would have stayed at Duke, he probably would have been in the NBA right now.
You mean UCLA?
One part of me, yeah, the UCLA. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
him
Oh, good hook.
or the G League or something.
right.
I
There's
mean,
a
to
lot
me,
of
it's
politics in the
bro.
game,
It's all,
so
but
they play
it's all
strong.
lowballing though. It's all lowball to the Ball brothers, bro. It's all
Mm,
blackballing, man.
yeah.
Like at the end of the day, Lonzo and Lamelo and Leandro gotta go trials and tribulations just to fucking put their foot on the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to go through so much. Like they just
you
trying
know
to
why though?
make it hard on them.
Because they don't
But
want Levar. Levar did a good job in promoting his sons, but it's also a double-edged sword because the way he promoted his sons, man, if that really catch on, bro, that would change the whole league. Not only the whole league, that'll change the whole sports world, man. Where you have parents really involved verbally in the lives of their children. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, LeVar's a man, so he not a beta male. This dude's an alpha. You know, and they don't want that, especially a black man. So what they gonna do? They gotta try to dumb these dudes down and make them look as bad as possible. You know what I'm saying? And it's all politics.
Yeah. I think that they screwed over Nike. LeVar wasn't there talking about he wanted $3 billion. You see that Nike check on the NBA jersey, right?
Oh yeah, I agree, man.
But if we were to get into like some conspiracies and shit like that,
No.
I mean that could be something. It's a lot of politics, man.
What I will say about their excuse, they say that Leangelo Ball, and the quote was pretty much saying he plays defense like he has cinder blocks tied to his ankles.
Wow.
That was the direct quote.
That's
But
disrespectful.
I've seen so many people taken in the second round who can't play defense but got a 3-point shot. Like, that's normal. So to tell me nobody wants somebody who has a shot in a shooting league just because he don't want defense, it don't add up.
I've seen I've seen defensive excellence through Lonzo and LaMelo, so I wouldn't be surprised if Leandro could play some type of defensive excellence. So I don't even like try to even focus on those comments, man. Like because I've seen LaMelo be disruptive on defense and go for steals, and I've seen Lonzo lock up people when he really wanted to. So I'm sure Leangelo, who is the third ball brother, I'm sure he has to have some type of defensive. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? So
I agree because
I don't think
he's
so,
even
man.
more athletic as well.
I don't
He's
think
one of
so,
the more
bro.
athletic ones.
Nah,
you think
I
he's
don't.
more? You think Leandro more athletic?
He,
Nope, I don't.
he has a. I remember he was saying on one of the ball videos that he had like a 40-inch vert. Athletically, just going up, he
Leandro?
could get up there, but he can't. Yeah,
Nah, Lonzo's really athletic.
no,
Yeah, I
no,
thought
not
Lonzo
more
was
than
more
Lonzo,
athletic.
not more than Lonzo, but I think he's more athletic than Lamelo.
No, no
He
cap,
Oh,
gets
bro.
higher.
of
Yeah,
No
course,
more
cap.
Lamelo.
he was
Lamelo more
skilled.
skillful.
Leandro, bro. Whatever. I don't know who gave that quote about him having center block speed, but that thing is true, bro. I'm watching this dude, some of his highlights and his practices. This dude, he can't play D, man. He don't got no good lateral movements. It's weird.
Yeah,
He just look heavy on the. He's not heavy no more. He lost a lot of weight, but I don't know. He'll move his feet well on defense.
Yeah, they play good team defense. Lonzo
Yeah,
would be perfect in that. Playing D Rose would be there too. They need to resign D Rose.
You said what?
and what do you?
Rose
I
is a
heard.
really good fit. He
Yo,
might
I
fit
heard.
next.
Oh, okay.
What'd you
I
say?
heard. I was gonna say I heard a conspiracy about maybe not a conspiracy. It might be in the reels. There's a chance that what about Lonzo return to LA? I don't think about it too much, but what do y'all feel about it? Because I know it's been in small talks now.
I mean, y'all can answer that, DJ. You on it?
Yeah, for his sake, for his career, even though I'm a Laker fan, um, as long as LeBron is there, you won't see the best out of Lonzo like he could be
Right.
because LeBron likes to dribble the ball and he's a small forward. So I would love it, but it would have to be down the line in the future, man. It had to be later on when they can be his team and he's operating the system the way he can. But I'd rather him go to the Knicks than the Lakers, only for the fact that they had LeBron and they pretty much will do the same stuff. They'll have Lonzo cut more, but he won't be the point guard if he's with the Lakers.
Right.
I feel like with Lonzo right now, LeBron is still in that phase where he's trying to go down low into the post and he's playmaking more out of there. He's still doing the dribble at the top of the key stuff, his little step back going left. He does that, but they're still the Lakers as a team is still best when they have LeBron as the primary playmaker. Lamel, no, Lonzo would be great for the minutes that LeBron's off the court because he could run the two-man game with AD. But you don't want to have your best lineup throughout the game not be the best lineup when you try to close the game the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
because your team is going to be better without Lonzo.
That's a Rich Paul guy too, So, and I think Schroeder, he trying to get some money. So, you never know. I hope not. Right? We'll see. Hopefully, he goes somewhere where he's the point guard. There's no question.
So what you think about the Clippers though? Him going to the Clippers?
I think the Clippers gonna get dismantled. I don't think they're gonna come back from this Dallas series.
What about Kawhi going to the Knicks?
Let the possibilities begin.
They could both do it. Lonzo and Kawhi.
You got enough money?
That's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
They fit. He could be an icon. He went over New York.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good right there.
A starting five with Lonzo, RJ, Kawhi, Randall, and Mitchell Rock.
Lord knows who else.
Yeah.
I want to see Lonzo go to New York with like DeMar DeRozan or somebody else too.
Hey, look, I want everyone to hear this because Fight Sports said this to me when I was in a different stream, man, and I don't know what it is. It just never left my head. I mean, I thought about it myself, but he just helped me remind me. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, this will be Lonzo's biggest offseason because not only he's going to work on his game that he's already been doing, like all his developments and all his improvements, but he now gets to go to a team where the team has to invest in him. So if you invest in him, that you're saying that you're involving Lonzo Ball into what you do. And it's not like he's like some guy that you picked up a part of a trade deal or he's on rookie contract. None of that. You're here ready to pay him, and you're telling me that you don't. It's like, how would you not involve him in the offense? You paying him whatever million on a new contract that you gave him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're investing in him. And you're telling me you didn't involve him in the offense. That means there's no way. So what you're doing is, if you're paying him, you're saying that you actually want Lonzo Ball, and that right there, I don't know, it's just sticking to me, man. This all season, and I just cannot wait to see what happens.
You don't see that summer league go again. UCLA go again.
Well, we're gonna find out, man. The speculation will be over. And that's what we're all waiting on.
All right, man.
But nonetheless, listen, we about to get up out of here. I'll be back on later on tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all for joining me. I hit that like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Fight Sports TV.
All right.
Out of here.